Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for another premiere video tonight. I think this is going to premiere at 12:30 a.m. or 1 sometime around then on the 14th. And this is for the first episode of season 2 of Wednesday Versus video that is returning, of course, as of September 14th. So, yeah, I'm doing it at nighttime, so yeah, late Tuesday night going into Wednesday and all that. So basically, I'm going to discuss what I am going to talk about for episode 1, which is for band versus band, which is Set It Off versus One OK Rock. And I'm going to let you know what I think of this band versus band for Set It Off and One OK Rock, and let you know who the winner is. So let's dive into this Wednesday versus video. Now, sorry if I got sidetracked and lost my train of thought for a moment. I tend to do that sometimes. But yeah, basically, for this Wednesday versus video, I wanted to talk about some things with Set It Off. I don't like their Midnight album. It was their worst album, but their new album, Elsewhere, was a little different, and I had a different opinion about it. I think it was an average listen, but it's an improvement from the Midnight album, for sure. Not the best album, but it is what it is, I guess you could say. Um, Set It Off is probably not going to be the winner, unfortunately. I think the winner will go to One OK Rock because they have a really good discography, in my personal opinion. Because I enjoyed Eye of the Storm. I think Eye of the Storm was good in its own way. It has some weak songs from it, but it was still good. They wanted to experiment with that album in a pop rock direction a bit, but it was good in its own way. So, Ambitions was a really good album. That was probably a pretty good album. American Girls, I don't know if I like that one, but that's what they wanted to go for with that track. And Bedroom Warfare was a little experimental a bit. And some of their new album, Luxury Disease, kind of goes back and reverts to their rock sound. I think when they did the 35XXXV, that was a really good album for sure. Really enjoyed that album. Taka sounded really good, scream wise, and basically clean vocals was really good. So, yeah. Um, and the album before that, the 2013 album Jinsen times Boku, was a really good album for sure. I really enjoyed that album from start to finish. That's how I really got into them a lot more, from that album with Deeper, Deeper, and other singles from that album like Be the Light, Clock Strikes, and other songs uh, that were pretty amazing from that album. Um, I like the 10th track on that album before the Deeper Deeper song, which was really phenomenal of a track. So basically, I think the winner's going to go to One OK Rock for this Wednesday versus episode for episode 1 of season 2. I think they're a really good band. Um, not my in my top 10 or so. I wouldn't say they're in my top 10, but they're in my top 20 for sure for One OK Rock. Man with a Mission's kind of somewhere in the top 20, but at a slower spot. One OK Rock would probably be my number 14 band, uh, in the top 20, of course. So, of best rock bands that I personally like and all that. So, basically, yeah, the winner's going to One OK Rock for this episode. Set It Off has a weird discography, and I don't know if I didn't feel for Midnight because Midnight Thoughts was The only song I kind of liked, and it was different and experimental with that track, but basically Midnight was not a good album. I just wasn't connecting with that album too well, and that's why I gave it a low score for a 5 out of 10. The new album I gave it a 7.5, but there's still some songs on there I'm not crazy for with Elsewhere. I do own the CD, of course. I got it on CD, uh, but I just wouldn't play it that often for an album. But still, Set It Off is still a solid band as of now. They put out a solid album this year, an average listen of an album. So, not everything was great from it, but it is what it is. So, One OK Rock has taken the winning spot, and unfortunately, Set It Off lost against One OK Rock. You can't. This band, One OK Rock, has been around for a while, so I've listened to more of their albums than I have of Set It Off, so that's why I picked One OK Rock, and because they have a pretty solid discography too. So with that being said, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the second season of episode 1 for Wednesday Versus video for season 2 episode 1. If you enjoyed it for the first episode, of course. And if you enjoyed this Wednesday Versus video I did for you guys, this is probably premiering like 12:30 or 1. Or maybe midnight if I get it done by then. If not, expect it by 12:30. And if you did enjoy this Wednesday Versus video that I just decided to come back and do. I thought I was gonna delay this, but I decided to do it because I just wanted to get it out of the way. But I got like 21 more episodes to do, and that'll last until the new year, of course, in 2023. But if you did enjoy this season 2 episode 1 video of Wednesday Versus video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'll have a playlist set for this video and all that, so definitely tune into that for the playlist, and definitely tune into this new video when it premieres at after midnight and all that. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up here by saying thank you so much for watching the Wednesday Versus video for season 2 episode 1 for Set It Off versus One OK Rock. I did the best I could to make this video as good as possible. On next week's episode is going to be another band versus band. It's going to be quite a bit of band versus bands. So definitely tune in to the next episode, of course. So that'll be on the 21st. So stay safe, guys. Take care. And as always, I will see you in my next review.